I can't imagine truly wanting to quit something and not being able to quit. Like, I could quit cigars today. Like, it wouldn't even plague my mind. Like, if I wanted to quit, I'd quit. I can't imagine a mind frame or a mindset where I want to do something and can't do it. Life is hierarchical. There's always going to be kings and there's always going to be peasants. If you have a mind that you can't control, then you're never going to be a king. You're going to be a peasant. That's your life. You have a peasant's life ahead of you, and that's your destiny. Enjoy. Right? There's always been peasants. That's life. But I believe that the most important thing you can do as a man is to gain control of your mind. Once you have control of your mind, life is so ridiculously easy. It's so ridiculously easy. It's so easy to be in. People say to me, Tate, you're in good shape, but all you do is drink vodka and travel the world. You're never even home. You never even have a gym. How do you do it? It's ridiculously easy if you control your mind. If I decide to do 1,000 push-ups, I'll do them. Maybe I have to do them one at a time. Maybe I'll get tired. Maybe I need a break. I'm going to do 1,000 because I said I'm going to do 1,000. It's not fucking hard. Everyone knows what they're supposed to do. Once you control your mind, it's easy, right? Getting over a breakup with that bitch. You miss that girl, you're upset, you miss her with all your heart, da-da-da. But once you realize she's gone, if you control your mind, she's gone now. She's gone now, I'm going to miss her. That's a shame. Off to the gym. You either control your mind or you don't. And all of these things stem from the same problem. It's something you can do. It's something that is learned. It's something that is taught. But it's something that I needed to survive. So for me, it's easy, right? It's all I've ever known. Right. But people have life now. They don't need it to survive, so they never develop the skill. That's just how it works. At the end of World War II, when men went to Europe and saw unspeakable horrors at the end of World War II, did they all come home and need therapy, or did they all come home and get back to life?
Get back to life.
Because everyone was taught to have a mind that they control because they needed it to survive. There's no one else. That's how life worked back then. Now imagine there was a war that big. Imagine the fucking therapy, the fallout, the fucking bullshit. No one would be able to fucking even just go back in. And I'm not saying they didn't see bad things. I'm not saying it's not hard. It's fucking horrible. But that's how it works. That's life. Like, I've seen shit. Like, we've all had our trauma. You have to get through it. You either let it destroy you or let it build you.
Have you ever been in love before?
Completely. I believe in love. I believe in love. I believe in men and women being in love. I believe in finding a woman and loving her with all my heart. I'm not going to let her fucking take the piss out of me. I'm not going to let her walk over my standards or my boundaries. I'm a man. I love you with all my heart. And I said, you're not going to the club with your girls. I want to go. Cool. Then we're over. And I will love you while I don't see you. I might still love you a little while, but fuck you. That's the line. You overstepped the line. Goodbye. That's life. I can love a bitch and ignore her texts. Watch me. I can be head over heels in love and still ignore her ass for breaking my rules. Because I set the rules because I'm a man. It's my world. You step into my... I'm a man. It's my world. You step into my world. I don't step into your world. You step into my world. You're never going to win 100% of the time. You might love a bitch and lose her. Cool, but you might love a bitch and keep her. If I let her go to the club with her girls all the time, how long is it until she meets a new dude and cheats on me anyway? Sooner or later. So you're going to lose her anyway, so why not lose her as a man, sticking to your fucking guns instead of losing her 7 months later behind your back? Stick up for your fucking self. But this is it. But people are so scared of the emotions. That's all it is. No one's going to shoot them in the head. They're scared of the emotions of missing her. You're a full-grown man. You're scared of some emotions. Sit in bed and be sad and fucking play your chess and go to the gym and be sad and lift your weights and be sad for a while and do your shit till you're not sad anymore. The fuck? You're just scared of emotions to the point you let a bitch run your fucking life? It's insane. And this is the world we're in today.
Nothing you want is going to happen in your timing. It almost never does. I said, come on, God, man, I've been trying to make this dream come true. You done left me out here like this. See, when you ask God for something, he boxes it up and he ships it immediately. But you have to remain on Faith Street in order to receive the gift. And I was crying so hard that he just said, I didn't like hear a voice or nothing, but he spoke to me. And however, he said, if you get up, I'm going to take you places you ain't never been. You can't move over on the I Doubted Boulevard. He don't ship packages to I Doubted Boulevard. He only ship packages to Faith Street. Now, I was finna quit. So I got in my car. I went to a payphone. He said, hey, Steve, this is Chuck Sutton with Showtime at the Apollo. We saw a tape of you. You're very funny. If you could get here Sunday night, we'd love to put you on television. Quit tripping. The road to success is always under construction. I got $35. How I'm gonna get to New York? I was determined. I was determined to be something. But before I hit the button, I heard, doop. you have another message. I listened to the second message. It said, Steve Harvey, this is Tom Sobel from the Comedy Caravan. This was a Thursday. He said, I have a gig in Jacksonville, Florida on Friday night that pays $150. If you can get there Friday night, you'll make $150. Name one time God ever let you down. Name one situation he didn't bring you through. Everything you've ever gone through, God got you through it. You didn't even realize it. He just got you through it. So I drive to Jacksonville, Florida, and that night I made the 150. The club owner said, man, you funnier than the guy we hired. If you stay tomorrow night, I'm gonna give you another $150. So now I got $300 now. So everything you ask God for, it comes in a process. It's going to happen. Got to the Apollo. The Apollo, man, they went crazy. They lost their mind. I got a standing ovation, man. I used to always imagine myself in front of 10,000 people. Man, I'm one of the original kings of comedy, man. So you have to stay. You have to stay in the process and complete the fall. You're going to get cut up on the rocks. You're going to get your skin toe up, but I'm here. You know, I got through it. You're going to get through it. He's never too late. At your worst moment, look, man, it ain't over. It ain't over. Ain't no such a thing as over. As long as God wakes you up, that means he ain't through with you yet. And if he wakes you up, you got a shot to correct it and get it right. When they told me I had to be in New York, I saw no way I could get there. But that God, though, he gave all of you a gift. All of you. Every last one of you. You're gifted. God made you with a gift. All of you are gifted people. God never created a soul without giving them a gift. All of you sitting in here were given a gift at birth. He put it inside you. You ain't got to look under the ocean. It ain't on a mountain. It ain't under no rocks. He put it in you at birth. He gave you a gift. It is the thing that you do the absolute best with the least amount of effort. That's your God-given gift. That's the thing you should pursue. But if I had listened to my mother, who was saved and a Christian and a Sunday school teacher, if I had listened to her, I wouldn't have quit my job. All my brothers, everybody told me, you can't go be no comedian. I left anyway. I won amateur night on October 8th, 1985, I won $50. I went to work the next day, October 9th, 1985, quit my job. Everybody in my neighborhood called me a fool. I send planes, pick all of them up, take them to shows. If you're bold enough to chase the dream, he'll get you through the journey. You just can't quit in the middle of the journey because he know you're chasing dreams. God didn't make your dream come true business. That's real talk. I kid you not. You looking at somebody living his dream, but God made it happen for him. That's real.
I didn't get here making excuses. You got to get to the point where it hurts. I got sick and tired of being sick and tired. But I'm not going to cry about it. No, I'm not a part of the country club. Nope, I'm not. I don't hang out with them, but I'm still going to be successful. I'm still going to get to where they are. Why? Because I owe it to myself. And can't nobody stop me but me. You will not destroy us. You will not defeat us to the day I die. It's your mental toughness, your mental strength. We can, we will, and we must get through this. This is what's so sweet about success. That as long as you stay in failure, that like, you know, you get satisfied with that. When you actually come over to success, it's the same thing. Like, you got to have more and more and more of it. Just like when you're in poverty, you can keep doing it. When you become successful. So I went with the master's degree. Then when I went with the PhD, we came out with an album. I wrote 3 books. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? Now I'm at a point where I have this sensational desire for more success. So after I finish with the degree, now I start working out. I'm ready to hit this marathon. Now I got another book coming. Now I'm trying to win the Nobel Peace Prize. Now we're trying to do a reality show. I'm telling you, would get from the dark side. You get from being a loser, low self-esteem, doubt, and fear, that you can find your way on this side, guys. It's sweeter on this side. Many of you have not activated who you are because you don't know what you want. Execution is worship. Execution is worship. Execution is worship. Execution is worship. You get away with a lot of stuff when you start executing. And I'm telling you, if you execute, you're going to be on a whole other level. What do you want? And there are those of you in this room, you are great. You are phenomenal, and you're not walking in it. Accept it. And now let's walk in it. The dream is yours, but you're saying, I'm not worthy of the dream. You're probably not, but it's been given to you anyway. I really don't know what I want. I am not walking in my greatness. My esteem is not where it should be. I'm accepting things that I probably shouldn't accept. And when I leave today, I'm ready to embrace the true me. Listen to me, as you're trying to get to that next level of success, you legitimately have to know what that is if somebody's going to be able to help you out. Listen to me.
Make a choice. Like, you just decide what it's going to be, who you're going to be, how you're going to do it. Just decide.
What I am is a guy who's got 19 plus years of the word no. Mm-hmm. You know, like people just see the last 5 years. I got 19 years of no. Mm-hmm. Not good enough. You can't get the part. No. I represent hard work, determination, motivation. I think without a doubt, if anything else, by watching me, it's simply an example of hard work pays off.
That's it.
What you put into your craft, you can get out to it if you put 110% into it. And I'm just an example of that. In today's time, it's literally just about you realizing your own potential and being creative within your own potential. Mm-hmm. This is what I can do, so I need to master this, this, and this. As a comedian, what can I do to set the bar on another level? What can I do for our generation? For people to go, oh my God, holy shit.
Thank you. Before I go, I'm gonna end on a fucking note from the heart right now. And I'm gonna try not to be a bitch and get emotional up here. Dude, I am now one of few to fucking perform as a stand-up comedian in Madison fucking Square Garden. Hey, listen to me. Listen to me. You have no idea the fucking feelings that I have going through my body right now, man. This is a fucking dream come true. Hey, this is a fucking dream come true, man. Thank you for being loyal. Thank you for growing with me. Thank you for fucking enjoying me. My name is Kevin Hart. I love y'all.
I scored not a free throw, not a lucky shot, not a breakaway layup, 0 points. And I remember crying about it, being upset about it. My father just gave me a hug and said, listen, whether you score 0 or score 60, I'm going to love you no matter what.
Wow.
Now that is the most important thing that you can say to a child. Because from there, I was like, okay, that gives me all the confidence in the world to fail.
Tell me what that statement meant to you at that time, and how did it actually motivate you to continue scoring 60 rather than go, oh, I'm all right at 0?
Well, it did more than that, right? So like the basketball stuff speaks for itself in terms of what that comment did for me, in terms of giving me stability and giving me confidence to say, okay, it's okay to fail because you're going to be loved no matter what. And that doesn't just mean basketball. It means anything in life. It means writing. It means being an entrepreneur. That means having the confidence to go for it. I've seen too many parents do the exact opposite, and it terrifies children, and children become paralyzed by their own fear because they don't have that security blanket of love and comfort. You know, what I try to do is just try to be still and understand that things come and go. Emotions come and go. The important thing is to accept them all, to embrace them all. And then you can choose to do with them what you want versus being controlled by emotion. You know, a lot of times I've seen players, even myself, you know, when I was younger, being consumed by a particular fear. And to the point where you're saying, okay, nah, it's not good to feel fear. I shouldn't be nervous in this situation. And it does nothing but grow versus stepping back and saying, yeah, I am nervous about the situation. Yeah, I am fearful about the situation. Well, what am I afraid of? And then you kind of unpack it. And then it gives you the ability to look at it for really what it is, which is nothing more than your imagination running its course, you know? You think about game-winning shots or game-winning free throws, and people go to the free throw line and they're nervous about it. Well, what are you really nervous about? If you unpack that, okay, you're nervous that you're going to miss the shot. All right, so you miss the shot, then what happens? People are going to be embarrassed. You're going to be embarrassed because thousands of people, millions of people see you miss the shot. All right, and then what? People are going to talk bad about you. So you're looking at it, you go, are those things even important? That is my fear. Like, what is, you worried about letting your teammates down? Okay. Have you let them down before? Oh, I'm sure. In practice and things of that nature, right? They're still there. And so when you're able to unpack it, you kind of look at it for what it is, which is really nothing. Don't hide from it. You know, you got to be able to look at it.
A blade does not become strong. It does not become tempered until it's been through the fire several times. There's a lot of hammer work that has to take place. And then you're going to have to go back in the forge again. And it's hot and it melts you down and you're uncomfortable. And then life is going to pull you out and it's going to put you on the anvil and it's going to hammer on you some more. And you're going to say, what? Am I done yet? Am I a sword for the ages? No, you're not. You're not done yet. Embrace the process. And don't look for what you are supposed to be fully, completely polished, sharpened, edged, tempered at 26 or 36, at 46. You've got a lot more forge time left. You've got a lot more hammer blows left. And it takes time. But if you will patiently embrace the process, then by the time you get up in years, you can be a man that you're proud of. Embrace the journey and the process of life.
Conor.
Yeah.
Over here.
Where?
Right here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How are you, sir?
How are you?
Good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I was asking you on Thursday about his right hand.
Yeah.
Can I tell you what you told me?
I said his right hand would get him into trouble. It's the shot I predicted. I said he'd overload on his right hand. I said I'd slip. I said I'd bang the left hook. And that's what happened.
Word for word. You said, I felt when we stared down, I felt his right hand was twitching, which was a subtle tell for me. He is ready to unload that right hand, and I feel that could be a downfall for him. If he lets that right hand go, I will not be there. I simply enter the way I enter, and that is enough. They either overextend or they shrink away, but either way it is not good for them. I will create traps and dead space inside that octagon, and I will walk him into that dead space. But all of a sudden, he will be in danger. How do you do that? How do you predict these?
If you can see it here, and you have the courage enough to speak it, it will happen. So, I see these shots, I see these sequences, and I don't shy away from them. A lot of times people believe in certain things, but they keep to themselves. They don't put it out there. If you truly believe in it, if you become vocal with it, you are creating that law of attraction and it will become reality. I knew he would overextend and I knew I'd catch him. So, Mystic Mike strikes again.
I mean, that's just the way it is. It's 24/7 in my head. I always think about it. I'm always doing. I don't do anything else. And knowing that I have that kind of mentality about it, that's what gives me confidence going in there. Now, I've already visualized what's ahead of me here. I've already visualized my hands getting wrapped and maybe walking out to the weigh-ins, walking out to the cage. I can see everything. I can see. Of course, I visualize the belt, man. That belt is on me up 24/7. You know what I mean? I'm not going in there to shake no one's hand. I'm not going in there to be token Irish guy, you know what I mean, wear a paddy hat and a pot of gold, you know what I mean, carry out a pot of gold and have a ginger beard or something on me, you know what I mean. I'm just going out there to go at people. I'm not afraid of them. Trust me. No. What do you think I'm afraid of, like? Man, I would fight that guy in a heartbeat. I would fight any of them in a heartbeat. I will go forward and I will go at them. You know what I mean? It's a fight at the end. It doesn't matter who. There is no opponent. There's no Jose Aldo. Who the f is Jose Aldo? There's no one. You're against yourself. You know what I mean? You're against yourself. And I just feel like I'm able to beat myself. You know what I mean? I can beat me mind. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I believe in myself so much that nothing is going to stop me.
You know, it wasn't predestined as far as like executive producing a film and having it in cinemas, but certainly what was important to me was leaving a mark. I felt like if you're going to do something in life, you must leave a mark. Let future generations or future family members of yours look back and be able to see where they come from and who they are related to. I took my lineage very, very seriously, and
Okay.
I studied about the McGregor clan way back, and that gave me motivation to understand that I'm doing the right thing. I'm doing what I should be doing. I'm fighting in the modern era compared to where my family were fighting on the Scottish Highlands way back, defending against the English invaders. So that was something that was important to me always, to leave a mark and obviously have film documented. I knew what I was doing was something different. I was doing something different. I knew that, and I knew I wanted it to be documented and see where it goes from there. Did I see this?
You don't know.
I don't know. I saw something. I had some sort of vision, and thankfully, as I grew older, it formed before me. For me, right now, important is legacy. Leaving my legacy behind. Leaving a footprint. Letting the world know and the future world know this is what I done when I was on planet Earth. And then, of course, with my son Conor McGregor Jr., the legacy continues.
Absolutely.
And it keeps going.
But what's really nice, though, I suppose, is that we see a vulnerable side to you as well, that you were emotional when you won the featherweight title. Did you want everybody to see that, or did that just happen organically?
Well, that fight was the most emotional I've ever been, because it was even though I unified the belt, that was the interim belt they call it in the game, and then a couple of months later I unified it against the actual champion Jose Aldo. But even when I unified it against Jose Aldo, I wasn't as emotional as I was from the original one. The original one was the first time I strapped UFC gold. You have no idea how many times I've been told I'll never do that, or never, let alone win the belt, even win a fight, even get signed. I've been told I can't and I won't so many times that when it finally happened, and after the camp that I went through to get there, I was emotional. As far as like, I didn't care about cameras or who was around me at that time. It was just, I'm glad that they were there to capture it. It was a great moment to capture, but I was just letting the emotions take over.
Conor.
Yeah.
Over here.
Where?
Right here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was asking you on Thursday about his right hand. You said, I felt when we stared down, I felt his right hand was twitching, which was a subtle tell for me. He is ready to unload that right hand, and I feel that could be a downfall for him. If he lets that right hand go, I will not be there. I simply enter the way I enter, and that is enough. They either overextend or they shrink away, but either way it is